Fae in Goreheart. It isn't right.
Thanks for ruining my introduction. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. When we last left off, we were investigating this beautiful little village of Goreheart, and we are currently in the Alchemy shop, right next to this Alchemy station. So what I was going to do today is, well, not was, what I'm going to do today is go through some alchemy,
Need supplies.
destroy those crates, and probably do some other stuff. Okay, so let's get started with learning how to do some alchemy. This alchemy workbench will allow you to create potions using the alchemy skill. Alright, so we have two options here. We can create or we can experiment. If we hit create, excuse me, as you can see, we have a couple screens here, one with our recipes and the difficulty of that recipe, and the other one has our regent bag, which basically regents are flowers. Not sure why they're called regents, but it must be some sort of alchemy term. Anyway, so we have three different skills. We have the novice, the journeyman, and the master. And as you can see, I have no recipes at all. So to find a recipe, we have to do some experimentation. So let's do that. This screen shows all regents in your inventory and allows you to mix them. Experimenting can unlock new recipes. Yes! So, we don't have that many regents. We have Scarwood Bark, we have Tinder Twig, Black Kohash, White Flake, Ember Eyes, and that's it. Nah, yeah, so I can't see what the descriptions are from all these other ones. So let's go through the descriptions of the ones we do have. So the Scarwood Bark, as you can see, like towards the end of the paragraph, damage is highlighted. So that's kind of the main attribute that it will enhance or give to the potion. So this one is damage, fire, health, ice, and restoration. Now you can kind of common sense would tell us that damage and health might go together because it can do a damage health, or damage and fire would probably go together, like this one, and that one. So let's try that one first. So let's do some Scarwood Bark and Tinder Twig. When you've chosen the regents you want to mix, press the X button to combine them. Alright, and as you can see at the bottom row there's 4 boxes, and 2 of them have kind of a lock symbol on them. And it's because I don't have that many skill points in alchemy. So it looks like the 3rd box requires maybe 3 points in alchemy, and then the 4th box requires 5 points in alchemy. So we can only do 2 right now, regions at a time. So let's see what this will give us. Alright, so as you can see, we have a minor blazing salve. A potion to increase your fire damage output can be mixed at an alchemy workbench using the following regents: Tinder Twig 2 and Scarwood Bark 1. So this didn't actually give me a potion, but it gave me the recipe to make the potion. And that's all that experimentation does. It just gives you the ability to create the recipes to create the potions. So let's do this health one and this restoration one. A potion to restore lost health can be mixed at an alchemy workbench, blah blah blah. Black Kohash is 2 and Ember Eyes is 1. Alright, let's see what else we might be able to do. That's probably it. So if I do this one, let's say I do health and ice. Alright, causes a random effect to occur. It's an unstable potion. This effect may potentially be good or bad. Alright, interesting. So now if we go up to this create option, here you can see a list of all the recipes you currently know. If you have the necessary regents, you can select a recipe and press A to use it. So you can see I have 2 recipes here. And I believe they're both novice level ones. Excuse me, I need a drink. Refreshing. Okay. So let's make a couple of these minor healing potions. Well done, you've successfully created a potion. Invest in the alchemy skill to gain access to more powerful recipes. Will do. And it looks like we can make a couple of these. And that's it. Alright, so that is the basic tutorial of alchemy. Alright, and a lot of these things, I think everything in here that I can interact with to open up are all in the red. So be stealing, and there's a pretty solid chance I get caught, no matter what I went after. So, let's get out of here. Okay, over here, and there we go. And you can buy regions from that guy in the alchemy shop. Okay, so here we are back in the world. I did pick up a couple books last time that I'm not sure if I should read them now or if I should do some questing here. Let's see, how long are those books? I know one was several pages. Let's see how long the adventure one is. Oh, that's pretty short. I'll read the adventure one, and we'll see. Alright, so, the adventure one. The words of stolen Remgar as chronicled by Partholon. Listen, my friends, we have set out to do what no mortals have ever done. Find the armor of Own. So, artists, I know you do not wish to go, but tell me why. Because if you say you are afraid, then know that we are all afraid, and that's not a good enough reason to abandon your companions in their moment of truth. The dangers we have faced before, and I love you all as brothers and sisters, I would never imperil your lives for anything. We will be cautious. I am told there are ways to defeat the Cluracan. And then we have what no mortals have dared to grasp. Immortality. Think on it. Think of the glory and the excitement that awaits us. And think of how this is your only chance, that glory, perhaps ever. You are only given one fate. Accept it. Embrace it. If you be so bold, meet me in a week's time at Cliffhanger. And I think the only other one we have is Rika's Journal. And this one has several pages. I think I'm just going to read it now and just be done with it. Because I do want to read all the books in the game. Or at least all the ones that I find. So, The Journal of Rika Egust. The 15th day of spring. Brother Mason has urged me to keep a journal, so that I may exorcise the ghosts that haunt me. He says that in writing down your thoughts, you thereby rid yourself of them and may find peace. I do not think that this will help at all, if help is what I need, but I will try my best, if for nothing else but to appease him. It is hard to lose someone and have them in your memories, in the back of your mind. They linger there, and you will feel their presence, even though they're gone. It's sad, obviously, Rika, but it's sadness that encompasses everything. I was watching Giselle today, the way she stands there, waiting for Camden to return, when we all know he won't. I know her thoughts. It's different when you are simply separated from your love. You can go about your day in a normal fashion, and sometimes you are overwhelmed by their absence. Sometimes you just want to feel them, something tangible, and you do what you can to teach patience to yourself. Brother Mason often says that Mitharu grants the greatest rewards to those who are patient. However, it is hard, and may Mitharu guide her when she finally knows the truth. Then she will know a sadness that does not pay visits. Then she will know a sadness that does not pay visits as a stranger, but as an unwelcome bedfellow, another shadow, a mold on your will, and a pall on your life. The 23rd day of spring. Today I thought I heard children's voices near the outskirts of town. I know it now for what it was, although I did not recognize it then, nor knew it for aught but children playing. No, it was nothing but the ghosts of my children calling to their mother. There are, of course, no other children in this forgotten place. Gorhart feels as barren as an empty room. It is lifeless here, for all the magic and wonder of the Fae, even the people. They trudge towards their doom with a resigned melancholy. They are all hiding or running from something or someone. They are tired, and waiting for Mitharu to end their petty pacing. It is a strange feeling to know grief as intimately as I do, and to see it in the eyes of so many. Even Brother Mason, the most vibrant shadow of our lonely town, hides in pain. Despite his best attempts to keep it hidden, I have often seen it. He is just like all of us, a toy of fate's cruel play. He will not speak to me about it. I fear it will consume him, and he will no longer be able to bring the joy and happiness to the people here that so desperately needed it. He will be just another restless soul. The 25th day of spring. Ost-Ordura is here again, and again I am reminded of war. Has it not taken enough from me already? Does it need to steal what little solace I can find here in this lost village? I have half a mind to run him out of town. I may do so today if he tests my patience. I'd be doing Giselle a favor, no less. How he dares come here, after all the trouble this war has cost, I cannot understand. I imagine someday the war itself will arrive at my door. Maybe this time it will claim my life instead of the ones I love. Brother Mason would not like to hear it, but sometimes I wish for that. And who doesn't? To see Avery or Gruff again? To hold my sons in my arms again? Better to be one mourned than one mourning. That's very, very, very sad. Rika, I know you've lost a lot, but don't give up hope yet. Ooh, what's this? The graveside letter. Alright, and we have more reading. And as you can tell, I try to read my best, but not the greatest reader, so here we go. Letter to Avery Agust 1. Avery, I came to Gorhart to look after your kin. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, and as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often. This war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission? Who would have guessed I would have come to a mission and trade a prison for a cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars are too strong, the Tuatha too cruel. Your brother in arms, Mason. Wow, that's really sad. There's a lot of grief in this town, and war often brings grief to too many. Alright. Been in there. I've been in there.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Alright, I think I'm to a point where I can do some questing. So, as you can see in my mini-map, there's all sorts of circles around. There's white ones and there's yellow ones. The white ones are quests I have in my log, but I'm not actively tracking them. And then the yellow one is my tracked one. So, let's pick a quest to do. So we go to our quest log, Crisis and Faith, find Nan's apprentice, speak to Aerie the Fae. Let's do building bridges first, because I think that was the first one we actually got. And if I hit the select button, that'll pull up our map, and they are up here. So, let's go back here and head towards that direction. Yeah, it seems like Rika has lost a lot of people, especially it sounds like I think that was her husband that she lost, which is very, very tragic indeed. And Obviously, she's bitter about it. And a boggart. And as always, the action is very, very fun in this game. I love it. Alright, just one. That was no problem. Alright, and the red dots indicate enemies on my minimap up here. I'm heading towards one right now. Looks like a bandit. Ooh, we got a couple. Oh, another boggart. Oh, come on. Face the other way. There you go. Alright. There goes one. Don't even give him a chance to attack. Just dodge and stick and move, stick and move. And just like that, taken care of. Look at all the remains. Looks like boggarts are like, either no, they're made out of wood, it looks like. Okay. Interesting. There's some crates which are associated with the bandits, so they must be destroyed. Alright, so now with strings and some threadbare lining. All very helpful. I'll take it all. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's 3 of them? Oh, man. Alright, keep attacking, because that will build up my fate meter, which will... Alright. Which will allow for the awesome attacks. Alright. Oops. Wrong button. I want to run. I don't know that there's any mounts or anything in this game. I think you just run around. Which, depending on the action and how long maybe it takes to get from one place to the other, I might just start running and then cut it off, cut that part out, because it could be a little tedious looking. Not tedious looking, tedious to watch. Kind of boring. So, looks like we're almost to Aerie. Yep. Alright, let's talk to her, because she is a fae and she's probably has a lot to say. If I can talk to her, come on. There you go.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Okay, a fae has been injured.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
We manage, we manage. Where can I find a potion?
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
Interesting. Let's talk about Aerie.
I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless.
Court of Summer.
We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only fae know the strength of the roots beneath the surface.
Okay, the Feylands.
Feylands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only fae, and there is only land. I do find all main sentiments so charming.
Okay. The Gardens of Issa.
I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you.
Oh, that means that they are for me. And I look forward to unraveling them. Gorhard Village.
I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot.
Huh. She seems like a very compassionate fae despite her exterior or her supposed disinterest. Great cycle.
All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and fae alike. If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth.
Okay. The lore stones.
They contain memories, great moments, ideas, songs, and inspirations. The fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades, paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale.
Okay, so the lore stones are made by the fae as recording devices. Alright. Mortals.
I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious.
Oh. I wonder if that's the one that I have to try and find. Brother Egan, I think, or Aegon. Egan was his name. The Tuatha.
I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder? The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry.
Okay. I think that is it. Yep. Alright, thanks for the info, and goodbye.
Farewell.
Alright, so we have to head back to the... Ooh, but we do have to kill these wolves first. Ouchie! Oh man. Oh, there's... Oh boy, I'm getting overwhelmed. There we go. Oh man. Haha. Too slow that time. Oh man, that spell casting really takes some time to recover from it. Oh man. Okay. Whew. That was tense. And we got some gold and some cotton robes that are green. And I see an altar up here. I'm going to grab that and a chest. Let's pick the lock on this one. Ooh. Alright. Static daggers and a cotton cowl. Let's check this stuff out. Oh, it's definitely... Oh, okay. So, yes, I do want that, despite the fact that it's less armor, but the magic regen is more important to me. And that is significantly better. Throw that into the junk pile. And the daggers, don't really care about those, unless, let's see here. No, we don't need daggers, okay. And actually, I don't really actually need the second staff for the fire burning, because the first one is better anyway. So I think I'm just going to throw, unequip, and throw that one to the junk. Okay. Shrine of Theoden. Alright, let's head back to the village. Ooh, there's another chest. And a lore stone.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Alright. That was a funny little story, and obviously that was not a Fae. That's funny. Alright, ooh, difficulty hard. We'll see. I doubt I'll be able to get this one. Oh, okay, so it's somewhere in this area. Okay, and as you can see, minor steel curtain. Lockpicking really is not that difficult in this game. Even though I don't really have that many points into lockpicking, I was able to do that hard one, lockpick. Or lock. Oh, man. I just love how flashy this game is, too. So satisfying. Alright. And they don't leave anything, of course, because why would they? Alright, I think what I'm going to do is get back to Gorhard Village here, and call it a video. Grab that. Let's get inside the alchemy shop, which I think is this one. Yep.
Need supplies? Try the corner shop.
Alright, so when we return in the next video, I'm going to talk to, I can never remember her name, Nan Henry. So, that's what we'll do in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. As always, please feel free to give it a like or leave a comment or subscribe. I'd appreciate all of those things. And I will see you in the next video. Until then.